All right, you guys. So Don put me on game with this story. So kudos to Don. This is a good one, you guys. This is going to make your day feel better. I mean, it's going to make you feel fuzzy on the inside, and it's the holidays, so I hope you stick around for it. But, you know, from tragedy to triumph, a guy literally went through a life-altering situation, and how social media, so just all it took was one helping hand to lift up, changed his life dramatically. So if you guys are here for it, let's get into it.
40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys Podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, man, I'm going to get the logo down. You guys, if you'd like to support our other avenues and channels, we are really focused on this one, you know, covering topics we don't cover on the music reaction channel or on my Pegasus versus the World channel. Also, try to be like a little more quirky and lighthearted because we've gone down the conspiracy vein and we're just trying to have a good time too.
Yeah.
So, but this is a good one, you guys. Don put this together. So let me pull up these clips. Now, first, to preface this, I'm going to let Don talk about it if he wants to break it down. But essentially, let me see. Okay, this is the beginning. Cool. All right. Let me just, dude, I'm having trouble seeing how to.
Okay, so let me chime in here. Are you familiar? Have you ever heard of Hope Core?
No.
Okay, so that's like more of a TikTok thing. I'm not super big on TikTok, but I know that there's this little movement. It's called Hope Core.
Okay.
And what it is that it's people put together these videos, and a lot of times it's like more geared towards like men. It's like when you're down, you know what I mean? Don't give up.
Yeah.
You know, every hardship in your life is a lesson.
Yeah.
And so there's this movement where people are trying to put motivational stuff out there. I personally think it's awesome because we always hear about the negative impacts of social media. It makes me hopeful about this generation because you see all the darkness, all the OF and prom that's being pushed.
Yeah.
You know, all the negativity. But then people are realizing that and they're like pushing against it.
Yeah.
And so they're putting together these. So you can search Hope Core on TikTok and you'll see a bunch of these videos, and it's inspirational videos, you know, with famous quotes from like philosophers or David Goggins.
Yeah.
Like music to
I
get
like
you
that type of stuff.
pumped. So this is in that vein. And this is it. I mean, the TikTok will explain the whole like origin story, and then we'll switch over to this guy's YouTube channel
And see what
the
happened.
results were.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the premise. And again, I don't know the full story, you guys, because Don is just kind of filling me in before we got into the topic. So this is going to be really fun for me. So here we go. And this is a story of what? Dad fishing?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, hey everyone, Bill with Fishing with Dad. Man, what a special day this is, because I'm out with my son for my birthday.
Look what we got, an old tackle box. Man, what a beautiful morning to be out and enjoy God's creation, man.
Well, hey everyone, this is not my usual video, as you can see. We had a very serious accident here a few weeks back, September 4th to be exact. I fell off a roof. I fell 10 feet. I have 2 broken wrists, 7 broken ribs, broken sternum, and the worst one of all, a broken thoracic vertebrae. I came very close to going home to be with my Lord and Savior. But for some reason, God in His mercy and His grace, I am here. It's not going to be an easy road ahead. It's going to be a long one.
Well, hey everyone, Bill with Fishing with Dad, and
Oh man, I just love Tennessee. I just love it. All these places to fish. I am just stoked.
You basically get the gist of it. So this guy, the camera's blocking it. What is his name? I think it's King Penguin is the name of this TikTok page.
Mm-hmm.
It says it right there on the bottom left, I believe, but I just can't see it because of the camera. But yeah, so he posted this video, and at the end of this video, he just says, hey, let's see if we can help him out.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says, Dad Fishing on YouTube, which is awesome too, because it's like cross-platform. He's like telling people from TikTok, go jump over. And then he shows how many subs he has. At the time of him posting this, he had 1,000, like 320. I think it was like 1.32 is what it says, or 1,000 subs is what he had. So if you want, hopefully we can bring up the clip of the video where he responds. That was it. That's what I was saying. It's like, it's all good.
Yeah. Well, it's all good. Nothing can stop this wholesome, good story from reaching you guys.
Satan's trying to stop. He's trying to stop us from spreading joy.
All right.
Not today, Satan.
Lord have mercy. But okay. So this is the culmination, basically, of this guy who has a channel, Oh Dad Fishing. And for someone who's had a channel for years that would not get traction, that no one would watch, no matter how much content I put on it, until, we started doing the reaction stuff. I understand that, where you're just like, well, I'm just going to do it because I love this. I love music, so I'm going to keep making music and keep putting out music videos. He is just a dude who loves fishing.
Yeah.
Went through probably one of the worst tragedies, a life-threatening situation, and he recovered. And even though no one was watching him on YouTube, he recovered, and he shows back up on YouTube like, I love fishing. It almost makes me want to cry. Like, if I'm keeping it real, hearing his voice makes me want to tear up and cry. Like, I'm like, bro, I got to hold back. I'm like Simply Red, holding back the tears.
Hey, man, all of us, I think we'll take life for granted at times. So this hit home for me in particular because, it's easy. Like, I got mad at my son the other day because he ate a pastry. And I was all pissed off. I got 2 pastries, one for him, one for me. And I was so excited to eat it the next morning. Go make my coffee. I'm like, where did my pastry go? I was hungry. I just worked out. I was pissed.
Yeah.
And, I've left the house like that sometimes.
Yep.
Right? What do I do for a living? I get up on ladders every day. This was 10 feet. Okay. Twice I had ladders slip under me this year.
Yeah.
Twice. 2 different times from like 20 feet up in the air. That could have ended it. And like, imagine, like, I think about that. I try to think of that as a reminder to myself. Like, you could walk out the door angry at your loved one and go to do your job. And I hate to be dark like that, but it's important, I think, sometimes to put things into context. So
it's true.
His story hits home for me because I'm like, yo, that, it's reality.
Yeah, so right now, you guys, we're about to get into, this is literally a video he dropped just a few days ago, and it says, an unreal thing has happened to my channel, an overnight miracle. And I get kind of choked up saying it. For you guys, I'm going to put this on the main music channel, but right now it's about to cut off, and to see the rest of this video, you need to jump over to our 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast channel, where we've begun the podcasting, we're releasing content there, etc. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw so far, and if you want to see this, how this ended up, here we go. I'm starting it right now.
Well, hey everyone, Bill with Fishing with Oh Dad, and I am sitting in front of my computer now, just blown away by what has happened within the last 24 hours.